He says he sent a letter to the Federal Trade Commission requesting that the FTC investigate Conduent.
People are not getting their monthly bills of SunPass, and that all of a sudden, one of our friends gets a $250 bill.
Nelson says SunPass customers shouldn't have to pay anything since the SunPass system overhaul in June. The DOT says it won't charge customers any late fees right now. I'm Sharon Parker.
Hundreds of passengers on a Norwegian Airlines flight were forced to get off the plane after boarding at Orlando International Airport when a passenger made a comment about a bomb because he was unhappy with his seat. The Orlando Police Department says officers responded to a gate at the airport Sunday evening as the London-bound plane was prepared to close its doors. Police officials say the male passenger was upset over a seat and made a comment about a bomb that was overheard by other passengers. Nothing suspicious was found, and the airplane eventually took off. Police officers questioned the man and turned the investigation over to the FBI. One of the Democrats who wants to replace him is calling on Governor Rick Scott to declare a state of emergency and suspend the Stand Your Ground self-defense law.
Tallahassee Mayor Andrew Gillum says Florida needs to do something about the Stand Your Ground law because people are literally getting away with murder.
Stand Your Ground, as it exists in this state, has created the opportunity for people to take into their own hands a decision to be judge, jury, and executioner.
Members of the Black Caucus in the state legislature are also targeting Stand Your Ground, saying they'll propose some common sense changes in the law during next year's legislative session. Rick Flagg, Tallahassee.
The Florida Forest Service says they are sending more help to California to help that state battle wildfires. Ralph Crawford, Florida Forest Service, says the most recent round of assistance is in the form of heavy firefighting vehicles and support personnel.
This past weekend, we sent a strike team of engines, of our Type 6 engines, which are usually what you see us driving around out in the woods, putting water out on fires. We sent 5 of them and a leader and a mechanic.
The vehicles and crews are being assigned to the people battling the Carr fire in California's Shasta County. That fire has already consumed more than 100,000 acres and claimed at least 6 lives. Support continues to pour in for the family of a Fort Myers police officer who was killed in the line of duty.
Adam Jobbers Miller died over the weekend after being shot in the head last week while chasing a suspect who is in custody. He had been in critical condition before police announced his death Saturday night. The 29-year-old had been a police officer in Fort Myers for almost 3 years. Condolences came in over the weekend from many, including Fort Myers Mayor Randy Henderson and Governor Rick Scott. A GoFundMe page set up for Jobbers Miller has raised more than $68,000 to help with his family's expenses. I'm Alan Spector.
Gasoline prices are averaging between $2.73 and $2.74 a gallon across Florida, but AAA's Mark Jenkins says that could change soon.
Here in the short term, we could be looking at an increase, maybe 5 cents, possibly even as much as 10 cents, just based on last week's advances. So, nothing dramatic, but, still a little bit of extra pain at the pump.
Jenkins says we're in the peak of the summer driving season. And who is ready to visit the Upside Down? Universal Orlando has released a first-look image for the Stranger Things haunted house set for the 2018 edition of Halloween Horror Nights. The artwork was created by Kyle Lambert, the official illustrator of the Netflix series. It features members of the cast standing in front of the Demogorgon. The Stranger Things haunted house will feature scenes from the series' first season, including Hawkins National Laboratory and the Byers home with a flashing display of Christmas lights. And yes, visitors will be able to explore the eerie Upside Down. Stranger Things is one of 10 haunted houses set for the upcoming Halloween event. Halloween Horror Nights is set to run select nights between September 14th and November 3rd. And those are the headlines from The Source, WOCA 96.3 FM and 1370 AM.
The weather is brought to you by myfwc.com. Safe boating is no accident. On this Tuesday, clouds and some sunshine with a shower and thunderstorm around into the evening hours. The high in the mid-80s along the coast, 91 inland. Later Tuesday night, partly cloudy, lows around 70 in some of the coolest inland spots, 77 along the coast. For Wednesday, times of clouds and sun with a couple of showers and a thunderstorm likely. Best chance in the afternoon, the high 88 to 92. 92. From the Florida Weather Center, I'm meteorologist Joe Lundberg.
Have you ever looked at a homeless person and wondered what it's like to walk in their shoes? I'm Carla with Interfaith, and we're hosting a 1-mile walk to benefit our homeless shelter and raise awareness for our homeless friends. This is a walk that will change you for good. To learn more, visit our Facebook page, Walk a Mile in My Shoes 2018, or the Interfaith website at iesmarion.org. Take a walk with me on September 1st. The person you will impact the most is you.
Today in Ag News on the Southeast AgNet. Well, now that seed cotton is a covered commodity under the Farm Bill safety net programs, Rod Bain reports that producers will need to determine which coverage they will elect: Ag risk coverage, ARC, or price loss coverage, PLC.
So as the agency that oversees ARC and PLC, USDA Farm Service Agency Administrator Richard Fordyce notes,
I would imagine that most producers participate in the ARC or PLC programs with other covered commodities, figuring out the calculations and which was the better choice, because the issue with ARC and PLC is those elections, once they're made, those are the elections that the producer will have until the end of the program life.
Meaning the life of the current Farm Bill, set to expire September 30th. Cottonseed producers have online tools available to update yields and allocate generic base acres to assist in their decision-making process. So producers will need to both make their election of which program they will have coverage under and sign up for either ARC or PLC through their local Farm Service Agency office. Administrator Fordyce adds one other point.
Producers that previously had elected ARC with the individual option, they will have to continue with that option with the new commodity, since that is applicable to all the base acres on the farm. That would be the one decision that really is not an option.
I'm Rod Bain reporting for the U.S. Department of Agriculture at Washington, D.C.
Whether at your local green market, corner grocery store, or neighborhood restaurant, you're supporting your community when you buy local.
Food grown right here by Florida farmers doesn't need to be shipped this far.
That saves fuel and cuts emissions.
Buying local is more than just supporting area businesses and growers.
It's buying fresh, wholesome, and delicious food for your family.
Products you trust from people you trust.
Fresh from Florida.
Good for the environment.
Good for the economy.
Good for you.
Randall Wiseman, Southeast AgNet.
Need help getting something awkward, large, or fragile, expertly packed or custom created and shipped? Call on the professionals at PackMail. PackMail can ship anything, anywhere, and will find the perfect solution to even the most difficult shipping problems. From that big screen TV to an antique china cabinet, no item is too large or too delicate for the professionals at PackMail. Go online to WeShipOcala.com. That's WeShipOcala.com. PackMail ships anything, anywhere.
With a graduate degree in management and leadership from Webster University, there'll never be a better time for you to explore what's next in your career. Classes are scheduled so you can continue your normal workday routine, and the accelerated program means a new term starts about every 10 weeks. If you're looking to gain a broad general management and leadership perspective, then Webster University's Management and Leadership degree program is the right one for you. It's all a part of what's next at Webster University.
Go to webster.edu/manage, accredited by ACBSP.
It's time for Farm and Ranch headlines of the Southeast AgNet. I'm Tyron Spearman reporting. In Washington, the House of Representatives is no longer in session. Matter of fact, they've adjourned all during the month of September. It'll be after Labor Day before the House reconvenes. The Senate plans on formally continuing and naming their Farm Bill conferees this week. Hopefully this week. Anyway, they missed last week due to some technical difficulties. Senior Majority Leader Mitch McConnell, Republican from Texas, he has canceled his chamber's recess, and they're going to continue in session. And the leaders of the Senate and the House committees say they're working on a compromise farm bill that will continue through August. Sources report they have been working toward a compromise on the key issue. The House conferees are on standby, they said today, to come back to Washington if needed. The Senate also expected to finish their work this week on a package of fiscal 2019 appropriations bills. These include measures that will fund USDA, that will fund FDA, Food and Drug Administration, EPA, and the Interior Department. The legislation, which includes increases for ag research, a rural broadband development, and USDA's new animal and plant health inspection service, all of those are expected to pass this week in the Senate.
Can we bring it back, Doctor?
Yes, but we have to keep it covered, Igor.
Understood, Doctor.
And be sure to keep living roots in it throughout the year with diverse plants and rotations. And remember, do not disturb it.
Are you mad, Doctor?
No, just a little upset. I don't like to see soil treated like dirt.
Learn more about the basics and benefits of soil health. Contact your local USDA Natural Resources Conservation Service office today.
For more on today's news, we invite you to log on to our website, southeastagnet.com. I'm Tyron Spearman for Southeast AgNet.
It's been a long week and I just don't feel like cooking. Can't the cooking fairies come and do it for me?
They may not be fairies, but they're pretty magical.
Who's that?
Honey Baked Ham of Ocala. They're having a special limited time offer picnic pack for just $19.99.
Oh?
You get a half pound of honey baked ham slices plus another half pound of smoked or roasted turkey breast. Add to that a pound of your choice of deli side and a package of King's Hawaiian rolls, and your dreams just came true. But hurry, this offer won't last long. Honey Baked Ham, 2709 Southwest 27th Avenue, just behind Best Buy.
You're thinking about selling your home, but where do you start? Easy. Call Angie at 352-361-8359. Angie works with you to get your home sold. Angie is more than just an agent with Roberts Real Estate. She's a pro with heart. Call her at 352-361-8359, and you will know you have the right person.
I'm Angie Umpleby, and I'm looking forward to working with you when you call me at 352-361-8359. That's 352-361-8359.
Celebrating a superfruit that can be used in every meal of the day. That's coming up on This Land of Ours.
Citrus, vegetable, and specialty crop growers, production managers, and industry professionals. The 27th Annual Citrus Expo is coming August 15th and 16th, Lee Civic Center, Fort Myers, and this event is for you. All pre-registered growers are eligible to win a John Deere gun safe from Everglades Equipment Group. Other sponsors include Tessenderlo Curley Crop Vitality, Sam Galloway Ford, Cardin Associates Insurance, and Citrus Saver. Growers, get all the details on the CEU seminars and pre-register now at citrusexpo.net.
Southeast AgNet is social. Like us on Facebook, follow us on Twitter, where you can be sure to find all of the agriculture news for the Southeast.
On this last day of July, the avocado gets its day. This creamy superfruit isn't just famous for guacamole on Super Bowl Sunday. Avocados have become a key ingredient in so many delicious recipes, and its healthful benefits are pretty impressive. It's not only good for our bodies on the inside, but also on the outside too. The avocado contains 20 vitamins and minerals. It's cholesterol-free, sodium-free, naturally good in fat, nutritious, and a good source of fiber and folate. 80% of avocados eaten worldwide are Hass avocados. According to the Hass Avocado Board, they're not only perennial, but they also have a long shelf life and change skin color when ripe. Ancient Aztecs used the avocado to beautify their skin topically with masks. And in the early 20th century, the cosmetic industry discovered the benefits of its oil in creams, lotions, facial cleansers, and other products that require a smooth application. The practice continues today. In fact, thanks to the internet and social media, there are all sorts of do-it-yourself recipes to create your own avocado masks and beauty cleansers. However you choose to celebrate the avocado today, use the hashtag National Avocado Day when posting on social media. I'm Kathy Isom, Southeast AgNet.
What's going on this week at Bob Wine's Camellia Gardens in Ocala? Well, the summertime blowout continues with more markdowns, more BOGOs, and more money saving than you've ever thought possible. Take azaleas, for example. Bob has more azaleas than anyone else and guaranteed lowest prices. Now take your pick. You can get 6 number 1 size azaleas, regularly $7.99 each, for $29.99. Crepe myrtles, yes, I said all crepe myrtles are buy one, get one, no matter what color or how big. And listen to this. For the first time, all hybrid tea roses and floribundas are buy one, get one free. That's only the beginning. See the complete list at bobwinescamelliagardens.net. Then come on out this week for sure to Bob Wine's Camellia Gardens, Southeast 38th Street, Ocala, daily till 4:30, Saturdays till 3. in the same blooming place since 1952.
It's been a long week and I just don't feel like cooking. Can't the cooking fairies come and do it for me?
They may not be fairies, but they're pretty magical.
Who's that?
Honey Baked Ham of Ocala. They're having a special limited time offer picnic pack for just $19.99.
Oh?
You get a half pound of honey baked ham slices plus another half pound of smoked or roasted turkey breast. Add to that a pound of your choice of deli side and a package of King's Hawaiian rolls, and your dreams just came true. But hurry, this offer won't last long. Honey Baked Ham, 2709 Southwest 27th Avenue, just behind Best Buy.
Gene Powell Pasture Mowing, 352-629-2440. Our tractor services include bush hog, disking, front end loader, box blade, and stump grinding. We also have zero-turn mowers for the smaller paddocks, aisleways, fence rows, and lawn care. Fence row spraying is also available for weed control. We are licensed and insured. Gene Powell Pasture Mowing, 352-629-2440, or online at powellgene, Gene, at yahoo.com. Gene Powell Pasture Mowing. Gene is a proud United States veteran.
Broadcasting from the Paddock Mall Studios, this is WOCA, Ocala, Gainesville, The Villages, 1370 AM, 96.3 FM, The Source.
Get up, get up, get up, get up, get up. Get up, 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 get up. Get up, get up, get up, get up. Oh, get up, get up, get up, get up, get up. Come
Good morning. It is Tuesday, July 31st, 2018, the last day of July. It's 23 minutes after 7 o'clock, and you are listening to your radio, and your radio is tuned to us. We are WOCA, The Source, broadcasting live from the Paddock Mall, just outside the WOCA commissary, where you, too, can park your dog.
Yep, you can. You can park your dog.
Good morning, Robin. How you doing?
I'm good. Good morning, Larry. How are you?
I'm doing pretty good over here.
Good.
All right, let me see what we're doing this morning. Let's see, 7:35. We've got news. We've got our commentary. We've got an attempt to be entertaining. We'll see how well that goes. Mm-hmm. And we'll give you some information about the dog park. The dog parking, I should say.
That's right.
The dog parking.
The dog parking.
Galen, yes, so news from 7:35 to 8. At 8:05, Galen Unold will be on with us. We've got some core behaviors of people who positively impact our world.
Nice.
Core behaviors. By the way, I didn't tell you the temperature today. I neglected my duties as an amateur weatherman. 74 degrees right now. And look at this, 74% chance of the rain today. So
nice.
So go bet on 74 today.
Mm-hmm.
89 degrees is the expected high today, by the way. And tomorrow, about a 50% chance of rain. Thursday, about a 95% chance of rain.
Oh, my.
I guess they're expecting rain on Thursday. Friday, about a 50. Saturday, like a 25, but don't take my word for it. If it gets to be Saturday and you say, you know, Larry, you said it wasn't going to rain. 33% on Sunday. All right, so let me get back to the morning. What we're doing, Miriam Parker is coming on at 8:20 after we speak to Galen. So we'll have a short visit with Galen. 8:35, as always, we have News Bites. This is where Robert and I don't offer any opinion. We just read the news. I have a new idea, by the way, I want to share with you.
Oh, nice.
9:05, today is Tuesday. Carol Ann Baldwin will be here, and we will be in the garden with Carol Ann. That's her 1 hour she volunteers to do each Tuesday.
Yes, she does. And, she volunteers. Good sport.
She's a master gardener, and she gives us information to help our trees and our plants and our trees grow and grow.
Mm-hmm.
Well, look at my apple tree. It's you think that's 3 feet yet? No.
No, I don't think so.
2.5 feet?
Yeah. We have to get a bigger container.
Got to get a bigger thing.
Yeah, we need to stop.
Matt Gibbs will tell us what to do to make our cars run smoother and finer. I'm not going to say faster because, well,
if you're in Carolina, did I steal your joke?
No, but that's a good one.
Oh, okay.
You should drive finer if you're in Carolina.
That's right.
I'd like to go to Carolina.
In the morning.
I'd like to. I need to get away. Ocala Eye will be here at 10:35. The eye won't be, but the ladies with eyes will be here. They got pretty eyes too, by the way.
Beautiful eyes. they're just all so gorgeous. Except Chris Bond. He's dashing.
Okay, I was going to say, what's wrong with Chris?
He can't be gorgeous. He has to be dashing.
I hear you. Nancy Rummelman is an award-winning journalist. Nancy will be on with us at 11:05. She's a contributor to a bunch of big ones like the New York Times, LA Weekly, the Wall Street Journal, and she's got a book called To the Bridge, a true story of motherhood and murder.
Yeah, this is about this mother that threw her kids over the bridge.
Some people complain when there's sex and everything. I complain when there's murder and everything. It's like every book's got murder in it.
Yeah, it's a true story.
Yeah, well, it doesn't make it any better.
Her children.
That's even worse, actually. Don't even want to know about it.
Yeah.
I just have no choice. Our book is coming along. We got a picture book for children we're working on.
Your drawings are phenomenal.
It's going to take about 6 or 7 months. It's a long process, isn't it, to do something like that?
It is very long.
All right. So yesterday, you might have seen our Facebook pictures rather, and maybe you saw on the Star banner. I think it was, let me see, I don't want to give credit to the wrong person, but one of those guys came out here and took pictures. And it was, roll the drum roll, please. It was, who came out?
Who's in the box?
Bruce Ackerman.
Oh, Bruce, of course.
Well, that's not Bruce in the box, but Bruce took the photos.
Oh, okay.
So we have 2 dog houses outside the door here at WOCA. They're not ours. They are a little kiosk, I guess you would say, for a place to put your dog. It's by a company called Dog Parker. If you want to look them up, it's dogparker.com. But should I tell you the details right now or wait till after the bottom of the hour?
Oh, look at the fella's doggy laying there.
That dog is 12 years old too, by the way.
Oh my.
He looks like he's 12 years old too, right?
Yeah, he does.
It's the only bad part about having a dog is they get old, right?
They do, and they die. I hated that. I just cry.
So anyway, it's a doghouse. It's air conditioned. It self sanitizes. It has a camera in it, so when you're in the mall, you can look at your phone and say, "Hey, look, there's my dog." You know?
Yeah, he's in that box. Waiting for me to get done with my 3 hours in the mall.
And I think the way it works is, oh gosh, I don't know if I don't have time to do this, but you do have to pay. It's like 30 cents a minute or something like that. And there's a 90-minute maximum, by the way, I found out.
Oh, good.
So you can't like put your dog in there and drive to North Carolina or something.
Yeah, excellent. Yeah. No, that people would abuse that too. They would do it.
Anyway, so well, I'll tell you about that on the other side. Just kind of running out of time.
The dog spot.
I did a little research. We both did. We looked at some videos last night, and I printed up some stuff this morning.
Nice.
All right, so that's going on. Oh, and I wanted to remind you that there is a walk to help raise money and awareness about the plight of the homeless. The money is to help the homeless. It's put on by Interfaith Emergency Services. It's September 1st, so a month from tomorrow.
Yep.
And basically what you do is you walk a mile in somebody else's shoes that have been donated, and they may not fit. And that's the whole point. The whole point is to walk in shoes that don't fit, simply because that's what the homeless have to do.
Yep.
They have no choice. So it's just a way to help raise money, and you have a little fun. You carry a cardboard sign with you. I don't know what it says, but
no, Interfaith will provide the sign.
And you'll be walking down Silver Springs Boulevard for about a mile, and you can carry your own shoes with you, by the way. And when you're done, you can call Uber and have them take you.
That's right. They're on standby.
All right, we'll be right back. This is The Source, WOCA Ocala.
Fox News Radio. I'm Lillian Wu. Another 10,000 homes under threat from wildfires in Northern California, where 7 homes have burned in Mendocino and Lake counties. Meanwhile, some people allowed home in the Redding area.
The car fire has already killed 6 people, 2 firefighters and 4 civilians, and destroying more than 800 homes. It's being fueled by hot, dry conditions and more wind overnight and into this morning. It is the 9th most destructive fire to hit the state of California, and by far the most dangerous dangerous of nearly 20 fires that are burning from Southern California to the Oregon border.
Fox's Lauren Blanchard in Redding. And some lawmakers demanding answers today from Immigration, Border Patrol, and other officials on the Trump administration's separation of migrant children from their families who cross the border illegally. Fox News, we report, you decide.
Pros in the know start with Lowe's, because Lowe's offers the largest in-store selection of DeWalt power tools and accessories than of any national retailer. And now during DeWalt days, they're up to 30% off. Save even more with your everyday 5% savings when you use your Lowe's Business Credit Card. Stop by our Pro Desk for more details. So Pro, now that you know, start with Lowe's. DeWalt offer valid through 8/8 while supplies last. Credit offer subject to credit approval. Can't be combined with other credit offers. Exclusions apply. U.S. only.
Make your home an ADT home and help protect against break-ins, fire, and carbon monoxide. Get our lowest rate for fast response monitoring, starting at just $28.99 a month. That's about $1 a day from the most trusted name in home security. Get ADT's tested, trusted, and proven security and service, now at a great value. Don't wait. Call today. ADT, always there, now everywhere. Requires 36-month monitoring contract. Early termination, taxes, and install fees apply. Certain markets excluded. See terms and pricing at ADT.com.
The weather is brought to you by myfwc.com. Safe boating is no accident. On this Tuesday, clouds and some sunshine with a shower and thunderstorm around into the evening hours. The high in the mid-80s along the coast, 91 inland. Later Tuesday night, partly cloudy, lows around 70 in some of the coolest inland spots, 77 along the coast. For Wednesday, times of clouds and sun with a couple of showers and a thunderstorm likely. Best chance in the afternoon, the high 88 to 92. From the Florida Weather Center, I'm meteorologist Joe Lundberg.
Have you ever looked at a homeless person and wondered what it's like to walk in their shoes? I'm Carla with Interfaith, and we're hosting a 1-mile walk to benefit our homeless shelter and raise awareness for our homeless friends. This is a walk that will change you for good. To learn more, visit our Facebook page, Walk a Mile in My Shoes 2018, or the Interfaith website at iesmarion.org. Take a walk with me on September 1st. The person you will impact the most is you.
Hi, Matt Wilkerson here, your Verizon representative with news that will hum your car, make it smart and safe. How? With the new Hum device by Verizon. You can rest assured you're never alone. Flat tire? Lost? Accident? For $10 a month, Hum by Verizon has you covered. And I will come to you in Marion County to install the Hum for free. Time to call me at 352-528-0020. Are you ready to hum along? Call 352-528-0020.
Everybody knows that Bob Wines is literally the tree king. He has more trees, more variety, more sizes, and of course, the lowest prices on trees every day. But right now, during the best tree planting time of the year, Bob Wines has lowered the prices even more. You can buy large trees for as little as $49.99, and you get a second tree just like it for half price. All fruit trees at Bob Wines Camellia Gardens are half price this week. And Bob has a huge selection of ornamental blooming trees like gardenia, bottlebrush, roses, azaleas, and hydrangea trees. These are beauties, and they're regularly $139. But this week, Bob is selling them for just $89.99. Bob Wines on Southeast 38th Street, Ocala, just east of Lake Weir Avenue. They're open daily till 4:30, Saturdays till 3, in the same blooming place since 1952.
Here is your 1-minute news brief. A 50-year-old Ocala man accused of plotting to bomb Target stores along the East Coast to tank the company's stock last year has been convicted by a federal jury. Authorities say a woman died while scalloping in the Gulf of Mexico off the Florida coast in the waters off Citrus County. Authorities say a Hernando County deputy crashed his patrol car into a canal while swerving to miss a deer. No injuries were reported. U.S. Senator Bill Nelson is asking for a federal investigation into the company that manages the SunPass toll system in Florida. Hundreds of passengers on a Norwegian Airlines flight were forced to get off the plane after boarding at Orlando International Airport when a passenger made a comment about a bomb because he was unhappy with his seat. And Universal Orlando has released a first-look image for the Stranger Things haunted house set for the 2018 edition of Halloween Horror Nights. The artwork was created by Kyle Lambert, the official illustrator of the Netflix series. And that is your news brief from The Source. Repticon presents Rep Today, the one-day reptile event in Gainesville, August 11th. It'll be at the Wyndham Garden at 2900 Southwest 13th Street. Call 863-268-4273 or go to Repticon.com for more information and to buy tickets. This may not be Jurassic Park, but you will be able to have live animal encounters and see thousands of reptiles and other exotic animals. August 11th, Wyndham Garden, Gainesville, because kids of all ages love reptiles. Rep Today.
Thank you, Larry. Thank you, Larry.
What?
You always say thank you, me, and thank you to other people. So I decided to say thank you, Larry, and then it's got that weird sound by it.
You're welcome.
Okay.
All right.
So that was
before we do the news, the most exciting thing yesterday was that we have 2 dog houses outside the studios here. They have nothing to do with us. That just happen to be there. And they're part of a company called dogparker.com. And I think on the box itself it says, or the house itself, it says Dog Spot. Is that right? Dog Spot? Okay. So this is invented by a woman in Brooklyn, New York. And she did this like 2015. So it's been around for like 3 years. And they use them a lot up there. We were watching a video in the show, people going into like a little shop, like a shop you might find downtown.
Yeah, if you're just running in for milk or something like that.
Right, or like a chocolate bar or something. Anyway, so the dog, obviously, the dog little house would be for the dog that can handle that. My dog wouldn't have never allowed me to put her in a dog house.
No.
But I'm imagining it's just going to be popular. It seems like it was popular in Brooklyn, the video we were watching, right?
Yeah, in Germany too. We saw those in Germany, and they were happy.
So here's what you do. If you go to dogparker.com, you can read all this for yourself. That's where I got this from. You need an app for your phone, first of all. It can be the Apple or the Android. And you sign up to become a member. Memberships are $25 a year per dog. But the website says they are currently waiving the membership fee.
Oh, okay.
So it's $25 a year per dog, but they're waiving the membership fee. Each membership account includes 1 dog and up to 2 dog parents.
Okay.
All right. If you have more than 1 dog, you will need to register a new membership for each dog. In order to be eligible, your dog must be current on their vaccinations and older than 6 months.
Oh, there you go.
They also require credit card information at sign up, but they will not charge you for your first week or any membership fees. They will only charge you for minute rates, which are 30 cents a minute.
Okay.
So right now it's free, except for the 30 cents a minute. After the end of the free first week trial, you can download the app or sign up on the website. I thought you already had to have the app. Memberships are usually $25 per year for each dog, but we are currently waiving the membership fee. Why are they repeating themselves?
I know.
So they repeated themselves. Okay, I don't need to read that whole thing. But anyway, so you get the picture there, right? So if you come to the mall by the food court, outside the food court, you'll see the 2 houses, and they're kind of nice looking. And you just were out there and you say the air conditioning is running in them. So that little box outside is cool inside.
Yeah.
70 degrees, according to the video we watched.
Nice.
All right.
Okay.
So you put your dog in there. And then you go shopping.
Yep. Leave your dog in the box.
And there is a camera in there, and you can look at your dog on your phone. And the way it looked like to us, now, I don't know if this is here, but in Brooklyn, they had an actual, like a central command post or something, right?
Yeah, they did.
Where they had operators actually keeping an eye on all of the units. So let's say they had, how many did they say they had? 300 or something?
Yeah.
Okay. So let's just say that was the number. So they have 300 dog units being watched by about, 20 people, I guess. I guess they all I guess they flip back and forth looking at them.
Yeah, because your dog's in this box. The dog can look out the front door, but it's not open. It's a big plastic sheet where the dog can look out. People can look in. It does have air holes in the box, but it does have the air conditioning unit. But if that air conditioning unit breaks down,
right,
not good.
Well, and that's what they keep an eye on too. So I don't know. To me, I know what you're saying, Robin. Why don't you just keep your dog home? But I'm thinking once in a while it might happen that you won't be able to, and you don't want to keep your dog in the car.
No.
And I would never bring my dog into the mall. That would have been so weird.
No.
I would be so panicking that my dog would do something on the floor or something.
Yeah, exactly.
That would be my panic.
But no, I think it's a good idea if you're just going to whip in for like one thing. But if you're going to be in there for a really long time and leave that dog out in a box, I don't think that's a good idea.
So anyway, I'm looking forward to seeing dogs in there.
Yeah, I wonder if they're going to bark.
That's what I'm hoping. Because this is a radio station. So,
That's right.
So we will have the audio of the dogs
live.
barking. Yes.
That's right. We'll take Facebook Live.
That was my favorite news item of the day. So
we should put a camera out there facing the dog spot.
Oh, okay.
Oh, I know, but outside too. That way, you get a couple different views. It's pretty cool.
All right, let's look at the news. See what you got there.
Okay.
Jim Penna, thank you for sending me that article about the United Airlines flight to Paris. That was crazy.
Oh,
and I'm not trying to leave everybody out of it. I didn't read the whole thing thoroughly because I just read it like during the commercial break. And it looks like these people lost their passports and were put through hell. They had a 3-year-old with them.
Jeez.
So, well, it's just the way.
That's horrible. Absolutely.
The world is crazy, and you can't blame them.
Yeah, and you got to follow the rules to get things resolved. So you follow the rules, and you'll be fine.
All right, here we go with this news. Firefighters are still battling the deadly fire in Northern California. That fire has killed at least 6 people so far, has destroyed more than 1,000 buildings.
That person should be brought up on murder charges.
Thousands of firefighters have been working around the clock to battle the deadly blaze. It's being called the Carr Fire, C-A-R-R. I think that's the city that it's basically in. High temperatures and heavy winds continue to complicate the effort. The fire is now believed to be the 9th most destructive fire in state history.
Gosh.
California Department of Forestry and Fire Protection spokesman Scott MacBlane said a second firefighter died fighting a huge blaze that. And this is to clarify what you meant by the murder charges. You say you saw on the news somewhere. Where did you see that?
TV 20.
TV 20 said that what?
It said that there was a man driving through the neighborhood where the fire started, and he was throwing flares out the window.
Wow.
The neighbors saw him throwing flares. They called the police. They got the license number of the car. The police came and arrested him, but by then it was too late.
Wow.
So he needs to be brought up on murder charges. Yep.
Okay.
The last Thursday on TV 20.
I'm just looking for it. Overland Park teen charged with arson in spree of flare gun attacks. That's not the same one.
It was last Thursday on TV 20, in case you need a between 5 and 6, I think. 6 and 6:30.
Let's see. What else do we have? The stakes are high as jury selection begins today in former Trump campaign chief Paul Manafort's trial, facing 18 counts of bank fraud and tax evasion charges in Virginia. Manafort could spend the rest of his life in prison if he's convicted.
Good.
The trial will also be the first in special counsel Robert Mueller's investigation into Russian interference in the 2016 election. Prosecutors said they do not intend to offer evidence related to Russia's election interference and suggested that references to Manafort's association with the Trump campaign would be limited. A 50-year-old Ocala man accused of plotting to bomb Target stores along the East Coast from Florida to New York in order to cause the company's stock to drop so that he could buy it while it was low and then cash in on it after it got high again. That guy has been found guilty.
Good.
And he will be sentenced October something, but he faces up to 30 years in jail.
Good. Give him the maximum.
30.
With no chance of parole. We don't need that guy on the street.
Authorities say a woman died while scalloping off the coast of Citrus County. It doesn't say what city specifically.
Oh, my gosh.
Well, they had boated from Bayport, wherever that is, to hunt for the scallops. And she was 66 years old. Her son found her face down in the water. They're not sure what happened. She might have had a medical issue.
Oh my gosh, how sad.
He tried doing CPR on his mom. Her name is Rhonda Mullen.
How sad.
So yeah, prayers for that family.
Prayers.
A deputy in Hernando County was driving down the road, just got off duty, and a deer walked across the road in front of him. He swerved and ran into the canal. He's okay.
Oh, thank God.
But his car is wet.
But the deer's okay.
Deer's okay. Man's okay. Car's wet. Senator Bill Nelson is asking for a federal investigation into the company that manages the SunPass toll system in Florida. I myself went through those tolls last weekend and so far have had not one penny debited from my account.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, a lot of other people too. They're just on edge about this.
Do you know, when you live in Ocala, and most of us do, it's something you don't have to do very often, pay toll, only when you go down there.
Yeah,
right.
Exactly. And I'm all for it because I want to be mobile.
So you imagine you're sitting on an airplane at Orlando International Airport. You're heading over to England, right?
Mm-hmm.
And somebody's not happy with his seat. So he says something about a bomb, and somebody tells the stewardess, and next thing you know, you all have to get off the plane.
Gosh.
That's what happened yesterday. Universal Orlando has released a new piece of artwork. It's the image, it's the poster, I guess you would say, for Stranger Things. It's a haunted house based on the Netflix series Stranger Things.
Mm-hmm.
And I guess you go through that haunted house and you see things that would be familiar to you if you were a fan of that show.
Mm. So is that just for Halloween Horror Nights, or is it for all time?
No, it's
Halloween. Okay.
It's a Halloween Horror Nights thing, and it's only July 31st. So
yeah, but they have to get the people and everything right now because the end of September is coming quick.
I don't know if you've ever seen a bald mouse, but if you have, there's an experimental drug that has reversed hair loss in mice. An experimental drug reversed hair loss, hair whitening, and skin inflammation in mice that were first fed a diet high in fat and cholesterol.
Mm-hmm.
Previous research has suggested a link between fatty diets and hair skin issues in people. The researchers emphasize that it's not known if the drug is safe and that the results in mice do not mean the drug would work in men.
Wow.
It's a story of mice and men, Robin.
You made Steinbeck proud. Well, you and Alex showed me the hairless mice at a pet store in Dunellen.
I know.
20 years ago.
We should see, this is we as humans.
They were hairless mice.
We like things that have hair on them. They're cuddly. We don't like hairless mice. We don't like iguanas.
No.
Right?
That's right.
We like raccoons.
Yeah.
And we
don't like porcupines.
We like feathery things too. But yeah, porcupines.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Well, they're cute. So.
Yeah, but you don't want to touch them.
We like cute things. Is this a separate story? I'm not really sure. I'm just going to read it to you. I think it's a pair of wildfires that prompted evacuation orders for nearly 20,000 people barreled yesterday towards small lake towns in Northern California, and authorities faced questions about how quickly they warned residents about the largest and deadliest blaze burning in the state.
Yeah, this is absolutely horrid. There's 50,000 people that have been evacuated so far. Where have they gone? Gosh, wow. This is just too sad.
The Islamic State terror group, we haven't heard from them in a while. You know them as ISIS.
Mm-hmm.
They have claimed responsibility for an attack that killed 4 Western bicyclists when a car plowed into them in Tajikistan.
Mm.
The group did not provide further detail or evidence for its claim. The attackers were soldiers of the Islamic State and carried out the attack in response to calls to target the citizens of the coalition countries. That was their statement.
Gosh.
The tourists were from the United States, Switzerland, and the Netherlands. They were killed in the Central Asian country of Tajikistan Sunday. 3 others from Switzerland, the Netherlands, and France were injured. One of them also from a stab wound.
God. Got to take care of these guys.
Government officials believe North Korea is continuing to manufacture missiles in a facility near its capital of Pyongyang. The Washington Post says that officials cited satellite images to purportedly show activity at this Sanumdong military facility. North Korea has already made 2 of its intercontinental ballistic missiles at that plant.
Gosh.
Intercontinental ballistic missiles.
Mm-hmm. Scary stuff.
2 Minneapolis police officers who shot and killed a black man last month were justified in using deadly force, according to an announcement by a prosecutor yesterday, saying the man was fleeing police and turned toward them with a loaded gun before he was shot. Hennepin County Attorney Mike Freeman said Thurman Blevins had refused commands to stop and show his hands and was clearly a danger to the officers and the community. Their decision to use deadly force against Mr. Blevins under those circumstances was authorized, Freeman said, adding that the officers will not be criminally charged.
No, they shouldn't be. The bad guy had a gun and was pointing it at him.
And there's the photo of that, too. So.
Yeah. Gee, if you're going to be a bad guy, then...
A journalist published thousands of Twitter direct messages on her website between WikiLeaks and accounts that supported offering another glimpse into the 2016 presidential election. Emma Best, who identifies herself as a journalist on the East Coast and who has ties to a nonprofit website that publishes government documents obtained through FOIA requests, published the messages on her website on Sunday. The 11,000 messages date back to 2015 and go through November 2017. They contain messages between WikiLeaks and other people regarding the 2016 election and other international matters.
Jeez. Just give it up.
The Monkees, Michael Nesmith, was detoured by a quadruple bypass surgery.
Oh, gosh.
But the singer and songwriter and guitarist told Rolling Stone magazine that he's back to 80%.
Nice. Prayers for Mike Nesmith.
Mike Nesmith first started feeling a bit off during a tour with fellow bandmate Mickey Dolenz, also from the Monkees. According to a media release, it was to be the duo's first ever national tour, with 16 statewide performances scheduled to take place as part of the Monkees' present, The Mike and Mickey Show.
I like that.
What happened to I know one guy died, right?
Davy Jones.
Okay, what happened to
Peter Tork?
Yeah, what happened to him?
I don't know. I thought he was going off on his own. We interviewed him and Mickey Dolenz separately, and I think they were both going off on their own at the time. Doing the monkey stuff, but not together.
I remember Mickey Dolenz. I don't remember Peter Tork.
we interviewed him.
Major League Baseball's non-waiver trade deadline comes in at 4 p.m. today, but it's likely the biggest action that has already happened, barring a surprise move of the Nationals' Bryce Harper. Manny Machado, perhaps the premier name on this year's trade market, is already nearly 2 weeks into his tenure with the Los Angeles Dodgers. In an era when most government officials are loved by their friends and loathed by their foes, Supreme Court Justice Anthony Kennedy departs the federal bench today. Virtually alone in the middle, the 82-year-old Californian remained a wild card on the nation's high court, authoring landmark decisions on gay rights, religious freedom, abortion, immigration, affirmative action, campaign finance, and criminal procedures. He wrote nearly 300 majority opinions and was the go-to justice for close cases. 92 of his majority opinions were decided 5-4. Earlier this month, President Trump nominated federal appeals court Judge Brett Kavanaugh to replace Kennedy.
Gosh.
And let's see. For parks and recreation fans, nostalgic for the dynamic duo Ron Swanson and Leslie Knope.
Oh, I thought you were talking about Batman and Robin, the dynamic duo.
They were played by Nick Offerman and Amy Poehler. Anyway, the wait is over. In the new 6-episode show, Making It, Offerman will highlight his crafty expertise in combination with Poehler's enthusiasm for handmade goods to find the next master maker. To do so, Offerman and Poehler put 8 contestants to work on a barn-like set covered in wood, ropes, and glue guns to compete in themed craft challenges.
Oh.
So this is a new show?
I guess so. A new reality
It's
show.
a new 6-episode show called Making It. So you got to make stuff.
Make your craft. Make stuff.
Well, that ought to be interesting.
Yeah.
I like Amy Poehler.
Yeah, she's fun. I don't know who the other guy is. You
Yeah.
know the other guy?
I watched the video this morning, so
Oh, okay.
I only know that.
So bring your best craft and make it. And
Right.
What can I make?
You want to go back to kindergarten? That sounds like kindergarten to me.
I know it does. It just, wow. Gosh. Wonder how long that show's going to last.
So when Galen comes on, we'll have to ask him. I had another note about the Amazon giving out gift cards for blood donors. So not so sure what that is. I know he said it was the Red Cross only, but this article makes me think maybe not. Good morning. You're on the air.
Morning, guys.
Hey, Hugh.
Say some good news about Milwaukee. They're in the running for the 2020 Democratic convention with 2 other cities. So maybe we'll have a convention in Milwaukee. It's really good for them.
Oh, that'd be nice. Yeah, because we had a Republican convention in Orlando, a few elections ago. So that would be a nice feather in their cap.
Well, it's a big money maker, and it's a lot of prestige and stuff involved. Although you can have a lot of problems with those conventions with the people that become upset, and everything can happen. Like in Chicago back, I believe it was in the '60s. But it can be good and it can be bad. So if I lived in Milwaukee, I don't know if I would really want it or not. But, it's at least they're in the running for it.
Yeah, well, that's a good thing because that brings in a lot of revenue, all those special events. So I think they'll be fine. The Milwaukee Police Department will take care of whatever they need to take care of. So this is a good thing.
Well, it's better than having in Chicago. On the TV the other day, we're just a little past the halfway mark this year, and there's been over 1,600 murders in Chicago.
Yeah, I know. I just don't understand it. How come that has to be down there?
Oh, well, Trump wanted to send federals in there and kind of straighten things out a little bit, but the local authorities, mayor, and everybody else said they can handle it, but I don't think they're doing a very good job.
No, and Obama's building his library in Chicago, so maybe he'll step up with some ideas as to how to help the city.
Well, if anybody wants to visit, they'll probably have to have armed guards outside.
Yeah.
Okay, you guys, we'll talk to you later.
Hey, thank you, Hugh. All right, we'll take a little break. We'll be right back.
The weather is brought to you by myfwc.com. Safe boating is no accident. On this Tuesday, clouds and some sunshine with a shower and thunderstorm around into the evening hours. The high in the mid-80s along the coast, 91 inland. Later Tuesday night, partly cloudy, lows around 70 in some of the coolest inland spots, 77 along the coast. For Wednesday, times of clouds and sun with a couple of showers and a thunderstorm likely. Best chance in the afternoon, the high 88 to 92. From the Florida Weather Center, I'm meteorologist Joe Lundberg.
It's been a long week and I just don't feel like cooking. Can't the cooking fairies come and do it for me?
They may not be fairies, but they're pretty magical.
Who's that?
Honey Baked Ham of Ocala. They're having a special limited time offer picnic pack for just $19.99.
Oh?
You get a half pound of honey baked ham slices plus another half pound of smoked or roasted turkey breast. Add to that a pound of your choice of deli side and a package of King's Hawaiian rolls, and your dreams just came true. But hurry, this offer won't last long. Honey Baked Ham, 2709 Southwest 27th Avenue, just behind Best Buy.
Broadcasting from the Paddock Mall Studios, this is WOCA, Ocala, Gainesville, The Villages, 1370 AM, 96.3 FM, The Source.
Fox News Radio, I'm Lillian Wu. In wildfire-scorched Redding, California, some allowed home, but nearly 30,000 still evacuated, like this woman.
I got worse thing to happen to me than worrying about my house.
She says the town she grew up in was completely destroyed. The Carr Fire, now the 9th most destructive in state history. Meanwhile, in Mendocino and Lake counties, more evacuations, with some 10,000 homes threatened by that fire. The president on Twitter praising Rush Limbaugh and keeping up the call for tightened border security, which he has said he'd consider shutting the government down over.
And contrary to the president's threat, the Wall Street Journal is reporting this morning that privately the president has agreed to avoiding a shutdown in light of political practicalities. But, he says the fight is coming regardless sometime this fall, maybe November or December. The president has a rally tonight in Tampa, Florida.
Fox's Griff Jenkins. Fox News. We report, you decide.
Pros in the know start with Lowe's, because Lowe's offers the largest in-store selection of DeWalt power tools and accessories than of any national retailer. And now during DeWalt days, they're up to 30% off. Save even more with your everyday 5% savings when you use your Lowe's Business Credit Card. Stop by our Pro Desk for more details. So Pro, now that you know, start with Lowe's. DeWalt offer valid through 8/8 while supplies last. Credit offer subject to credit approval. Can't be combined with other credit offers. Exclusions apply. U.S. only.
Make your home an ADT home and help protect against break-ins, fire, and carbon monoxide. Get our lowest rate for fast response monitoring, starting at just $28.99 a month. That's about $1 a day from the most trusted name in home security. Get ADT's tested, trusted, and proven security and service, now at a great value. Don't wait. Call today. ADT, always there, now everywhere. Requires 36-month monitoring contract. Early termination, taxes, and install fees apply. Certain markets excluded. See terms and pricing at ADT.com.
Career Source, Citrus, Levy, Marion brings together business and community partners, economic development leaders, and educational providers to connect employers with qualified